Hi everyone, it's Money Saving Coupon Gal here on February 23rd, 2012. This might be a little long because I am very upset with Target today. I'm upset at how I was treated, how I was spoken to, and how long it took to resolve this issue. Way too long. This was worse than any experience I've had at Walmart, and we all know how Walmart is. So I go to Target today, and I'm going to pick up a few items, and I go to customer service as soon as I walk in, and I ask them, do you price match? Because a couple people told me on my video about the Tylenol Precise deal that if you don't find them at Walgreens, you can get them at Target or Walmart and price match them. So I never knew Target price match, so I thought, okay, well, let me go see because they probably have some in stock. So I go to customer service, I ask them, do you price match? And they're like, oh yeah, we do. So this one lady there, and she's like, oh yeah, well, certain stores. So I said, well, Walgreens, do you price match with Walgreens? And she said, yes, but we don't take Walgreens coupons. So if it's a deal with the coupons or something, we don't do that. I said, no, it's a regular deal. I said, no registered rewards, no Walgreens coupons. It's just a regular price match. And she said, oh yeah, we definitely do that. So I do my shopping. I find 5 of the Tylenol for the heat or the back and body, and I go check out, and then I take the Tylenol to customer service. I didn't even do it at the register. Well, I didn't have the ad on me, but I figured, let me do it at customer service. It'll be easier. So I thought. So I go to customer service, the same lady's there. I tell her, here's the 5 Tylenol. I said, I'm going to run out to my car and I'm going to get the sales ad. And she's like, well, it has to be a whole ad. Don't bring us a page in. I said, no, I have the whole ad. So I go to my car. I put everything that I bought in there. I get the Walgreens ad. I go back. Now, we all know the Walgreens ad this week says Tylenol, $5 on sale. It's for the heat patch or the cream, $5 on sale, and then it tells you about a $5 coupon in the newspaper. It does not tell you that they have a coupon. It says less coupon savings in most Sunday papers, making it free. So I should give her the ad, and so she looks at it and she's like, oh, well, this says with a coupon. She said, you can't, we don't have Walgreens coupons. You can't use Walgreens coupons here. I said, no, it's not Walgreens coupon. I said, if you read it, it says less coupon savings in most Sunday's paper. I said, there was a coupon in last Sunday's paper for $5 off. So, and I held my coupons up because I had them in my hand. And she goes, oh, well, I can't take that because then it will be free. I said, but you price match, so what does it matter? Because you're getting your $5 back from the coupon. That's when she copped an attitude. Everything was fine until she found out I was getting them for free. She's like, well, I'm not going to lose my job so you can get some Tylenol Precise for free and stuff, and just really copped an attitude, which then I start copping an attitude. And I told her, that's even stupid to say because no one's telling you to lose your job over anything. I said, that is your policy. You said you price match. That's all you're doing is price matching. I happen to have a manufacturer coupon that equals the price of it. But if I didn't, if I had a dollar coupon or whatever, it shouldn't matter because you're going to get reimbursed for the coupon. So she's like, well, I'm going to call a manager. So she calls one manager over, and he looks at it, and they try to scan the coupon, and it wouldn't take it. So then he calls another manager over, who, these are EPTs or something like that. I have it written down, something like that. They're not like store managers or anything. And he comes over, and then the lady is still, she's arguing, well, she didn't tell me she had manufacturer coupon, and she's going on and on. So I looked at her and I said, did you ask me if I had a manufacturer coupon? And she's like, well, you didn't tell me. I said, no, my question to you is, did you ask me? No, you said you would not accept a Walgreens coupon. And I said, I didn't have a Walgreens coupon. I said, why would I tell you about manufacturer coupons I have when Target accepts manufacturer coupons? There should be no reason I should have had to tell you that. So he goes, well, we can't take both. We can either take a price match for you or we can take a coupon. We can't do both. Well, in the meantime, before that, let's back up just a second. While she's arguing with me about me not telling her about the coupons, he looks at me and says, well, you need to help me help you by not arguing. So right then and there, I was like, I shut up, but I'm like, okay, mental note. First of all, I'm a grown woman. Don't ever tell me how to speak or when to speak. My husband doesn't do that. No guy at Target or anywhere else is going to do that. So when he said he wouldn't do it, I said, that's fine. What's your number to your 800 corporate office? So they give me a card that's got an 800 number on it. I call them. I hate to say it. I don't know what country they sent me to, but, well, I do, but I don't want to say it because I don't want people to think that I'm judging anyone. But I got a country that was hard to understand, was on the phone with this guy for 30 minutes. Very nice guy, but hard to understand. Then he actually talked to one of the managers, because when I called the 800 number, everyone disappeared. The two managers left, and they told the cashier to leave because she was actually, she should have clocked out by then. And so they told her to go. So the one manager comes, he says, let me speak to the manager because you should be able to do both. So I'm like, okay. Well, so they call him, they page one of the managers back up there, he comes up there, and this one's nice. I've dealt with him before. He was the first manager that she called. He really didn't say anything one way or another. He called another manager to begin with. So he came up, he talked to the guy at the 800 number, and then he gave the phone back to me, and then the guy's like, you know what, I'm going to check one thing real fast and stuff before I tell them to do it. So I'm like, okay. He kept me on hold forever. And if it wasn't, I had already invested so much time into this, I would have walked out. But by now, I've been on the phone for so long, I'm like, this is crazy. So then the manager that's standing there goes, oh, I'll be right back. Well, he never comes back. The guy at the 800 number keeps me on hold forever. He finally comes back, and then he goes, you can do it, but I'm going to have my manager tell them to do it. Well, I'm like, well, there's no managers here now because that guy left and the other one just disappeared, the one who said he couldn't do it. So while I'm trying to find somebody, the phone, of course, you know, your cell phone, the call dropped. So then I have to call back again. Now I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I told him, I just need to speak to a supervisor. So I get a supervisor, and I explained to her that I already been on the phone for 45 minutes with the first guy, and I really am not happy, and we need to resolve this one way or the other. She puts me on hold. She actually then transfers me to someone that is at the corporate office that is actually there with the bigwigs. So I'm speaking to her, and I tell her what happened. She calls the store while she has me on hold. She calls the store, and she talks to the guy who told me he could not do it. She tells him, yes, that is the policy. They can price match and use a coupon. We're going to get reimbursed for that coupon. You can do that. So you would think that that guy would have came up to me when he was done talking to her and saying, I'm sorry for the inconvenience or whatever, that we can't do it. I'm going to have this cashier take care of you take care of it for you and stuff. Nothing. He walks by me and real sarcastic says, we're going to price match for you. So prior to that, I had him write down the store manager's name because he was, when I got disconnected from the first call, when he walked by, I said, you know what? I said, you guys should really be making this call because you guys took off, both of you, and then when I needed you, no one was here, and then the call got disconnected. He goes, well, I never said I was coming back. And I said, no, but the other guy left, and he said, I'll be right back, and that was 15 minutes ago, and he never came back. And he goes, well, if I see him, I'll tell him to come up here. Not I'll go get him or anything. I'm like, that's fine. I said, you know what? I said, you're the store manager here? And he goes, no. And then he said whatever letters he is and stuff. And I was like, okay, that explains. I said, you know what? Can you write your name down, the other gentleman's name down, and the store manager's name down? So first he just wrote the store manager's name down, and then finally he wrote the other two names down too. And then I also got that cashier's name. So when the funny thing is that, like I said, when he got off the phone with the lady from the corporate office, he walked by me. Now, they only have one cashier at customer service. She was actually helping a customer. He never said a word to her. He just walked right by me and said, oh, we'll price match for you. And that was it. So I told the girl, the lady at the 800 number, I said, you know, he didn't even tell the cashier. She said, oh, don't worry, I'm going to stay on the phone. If you have any issues, then we're going to, I'll let her know. Can you believe it? I give this girl, well, the price precise was still sitting there. I tell her I'm getting those 5 items. She takes them, and I said, oh, here, I'm price matching to Walgreens. She looks at the ad. She sees it's the right item. She price matches them to $5. She takes the coupon. The first one didn't go through, so she manually put it in, and then she saw it was 0 at the end, completely 0. We don't even have to pay tax or anything. I got 5 Tylenol Precise. They were all 0. So on this trip, I saved $25 even. So actually, I saved more than that because they price match. So I actually saved, what, 7 times. So I saved another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I saved $35 on this trip. And she did it manually and no problem. And I was out the door. And I told the lady with the 800 number, I said, now, how was she able to do it with no problems? And the other lady couldn't. And she said, well, the cashiers can't do that. She said, customer service has to. And I said, no, I was at customer service. She's like, you're kidding me. You were at customer service when this all began? I said, yes. I went to customer service thinking that that would be the right thing to do and get it done quickly. She was like, no. So needless to say, I put a complaint in on Fanny, who thinks that she is as someone else said, Mr. What they called Mr. Walmart or so, or Mr. Walgreens. Well, she thinks she's Mrs. Target. She's given us hassle before. My husband went to go buy some of their pantry market pasta and pasta sauce. They had a $1 off Target coupon, and she was telling him he couldn't use the coupon because the stuff was on sale. Now, who said you can't use a coupon when something's on sale? She thought he was a guy, and he was just going to say, okay. Well, needless to say, she didn't expect me to be standing in line and doing that. I forgot. For some reason, he had to go up there or something. And so they said no, that was fine. And the manager, actually the second guy, or the first guy that I talked to that the cashier called, he was the one who helped us then. And even after he told her, no, give us the price difference back and stuff, it was a price difference. It was, we bought it the week before, and then it went on sale the next week and stuff. And they said that they do, the week before they will give you the difference. Well, she wouldn't do it. So anyway, so he told her to do it, and she still gave me a hassle about it even after he told her to do it. So this isn't my first run-in with this cashier. She's just very nasty. Why she's at customer service, I don't know. But I will be calling the store manager tomorrow and letting him know that how long it took me to get this resolved and that I'm very dissatisfied. And the thing is that I usually, when things go bad, I don't ask for any compensation or say, oh, well, give me gift cards or anything like that. I voice my complaint. If they offer something, yes, I'll accept it. I'm not going to return it away, but I don't go, anything. But today was one of the extreme. I was there for an hour and a half trying to get this resolved. I was pissed, excuse my French, but that's what I was by the time I was done. So I told the lady at the 800 number, I said, a little, I'm sorry, would have been nice from him walking by. I said, but considering how badly I was treated there, how I was talked to, how he told me how I should speak and when I should speak, is very unacceptable. And considering that even the 800 number, that it took so long for you guys to get this resolved for me when it's your store policy, I said, I really feel that you guys should do something to compensate me for this. I said, if you want to keep me as a customer, you should do something for all the aggravation I went through. And she said, oh, well, I don't, she said, we don't compensate people for their time. Which I don't know, I guess because I said it took an hour and a half, she thought I meant that. But she said, oh, I'll send you some coupons out. And I said, well, for what? Because I was thinking, what is it, some of their brand or, something. And she said, no, they're coupons for anything in the store. So I said, okay, they're $1 off, I guess, or something. But I'm still going to call the store manager tomorrow and let him know that that is not acceptable. I just don't care who you are. When we're adults, we should speak to each other like adults, and no one. I would never go in and speak to a cashier the way she spoke to me. They would be so mad if I did that. But in return, they're allowed to speak to me like that. And even when I told the guy I was mad because I said you weren't here and listening to how she spoke to me before you walked up here, he didn't want to hear it. He didn't care. So needless to say, I think he was very teed off when he found out that I was getting the items for free. But like I told her, they act like the coupons are coming out of their pocket, like they have to pay that $5. Target's not losing anything. Come on, we all know the price markup and stuff. So anyways, this is my Target rant for today. I haven't had a couple of incidents at Walmart and stuff, and some rude cashiers before, but not to this extent and take this long and stuff. So I'm going to push this further because I think this was really unnecessary. And I did try to look on their website yesterday to see if they had anything regarding price match, and I don't know if I just was missing it or what, but I am going to look again. And I didn't even think to pull out, well, I couldn't pull out my coupon policy because I had put all that away in my car, and I only grabbed the Walgreens ad and brought the 5 coupons in with me. So I ended up getting 5 of these, so I got my 10 free for the week. And it was kind of funny because when the cashier that did know what she was doing rang this up for me, and she saw it came to 0, she kind of did like a blinked her eyes and kind of shook her head back like, wow. And but never said a word to me, was very polite and everything. So anyways, I hope your price matches at Target go a lot better than mine, because I don't think I'll ever be price matching there again. Or yet sometimes it's when they treat you so bad like this, you kind of want to do it again just to rub it in their face. I know that sounds horrible, but kind of I just want to rub it in her face when she's up there again and go, oh yeah, and you will take my coupon again. So I have a reference number. I think I'm going to put that reference number in my cell phone, so if I ever have an issue with them again, I can call the 800 number and give them the reference number from before when I had this issue. But anyways, so I got my free Tylenol, all in all. So that was my Target experience today. Good or bad, I guess they can't all be good, but thanks for watching, and please click like and subscribe. Bye.